So it is time for me to do a Q&A. Thank you to everyone who has sent out some questions, especially to the girls at Melbourne Gal Pals. If you don't know what that is, and if you're a girl that lives in Melbourne or even Australia, you should probably go out and like research that because it's the shit. But thank you so much for all the questions. So I'll be finally answering them today if they haven't been already answered. So I have the girls who asked me the questions just here or here. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet. It just kind of depends on when I'm editing and how it works out. So without further ado, let's get into it, and starting with question number 1. So Mariana asks, what genre of music am I into? Wow, it's kind of a hard question to answer. If old school and 90s music was a genre, then I'd be choosing that. But I guess what I listen to most is maybe a lot of like hip hop. I do also like myself some like old school Celtic music for some reason, like Enya, and Irish folk music actually is very upbeat and a lot of fun to sing along to. So some of that mixed in with some hip hop and of course the latest trends and all the rest of it. But yes, mainly hip hop, and hopefully that answers your question, Mariana. My second question is from Emma. Emma, thank you for asking the question. It is, what does my tattoo on my wrist say, and do I have any others? So my tattoo on my wrist says happiness, just there, but the other one I do have is like just above my pelvic bone, and it's just a bow in blue. I might add a photo here, but if I don't, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's just a little cute bow for no reason. Why not? Third question comes from Olivia, and she asks, what are my favorite type of chips, like crisps? So I used to love Sandboys. I don't know if any of you guys out there remember Sandboys, but they were the greatest chips, and they're the salt and vinegar ones that I like, and they used to come with like an extra packet of flavoring that you could sprinkle all over your chips, and it would be even more salty and more vinegary, and it was incredible. Now they got discontinued, so my new favorites are the Smith's Max Crinkle, because they are amazing for dips and like they're stronger so they don't break as easy. They're my favorite chips. Emma has another question for us, and it is, if I could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and with who? First of all, it would be with my partner, because he's like my partner in crime and I love him so much. God bless his soul. But I would have to say probably Malibu, because it's like secluded but also like beautiful and close enough to, I mean, California like is crazy big, so it's close enough to Los Angeles, and I would love to live somewhere like that. And it's got the beach, it's like one of the nicest beach areas in the States, so definitely Malibu. I would love to go there. Then Alicia asks, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Alicia, she asked, have I gotten my lips done? And yes, if you follow me on YouTube, you would have already seen the video about my injectables process. I did get my lips done not too long ago, about like 3 months now, I think, and it is the greatest thing ever, and I would never go back to non-injected lips. Taylor asks, why did I take out my Monroe piercings, and do I have any other piercings? So I took my Monroe because I got my lips injected and the doctor wanted them out, and by the time the swelling went down and I tried to put it back in, it was already closed, and I just haven't really wanted to get it redone. And my other piercings have been behind this ear and behind this ear, so just like my seconds. I did have that done and they closed up, and then I had my nose done once a long time ago when I was much younger, and it was like a week or two or a month or two, and I got over it and took it out, and I think that's, oh no, and then I also had here pierced, so just a bar going across my finger like a ring. So there's your answer. Huma asks how many siblings I've got. I've only got the one. She is my sister. Her name is Tara, and she is 18 years of age, and that's about it. Molly said, I love your hair. Where did you get it done? I got my hair done at Hair by Crystal in Melbourne, but I put through the grey myself, and it's just Schwarzkopf live pastels range, and it's in the color Cool Grey. So that's how I keep it grey instead of using a purple shampoo that ends up making it purple anyway instead of grey. Yeah. Jay asks, how long have me and my partner been together? To answer your question, we've been together for almost 3 years in February. Tanisha asks, why did I get into YouTube? So I posted a video about 3 years ago about how I do my eyelashes and how I put them on from underneath, not on top. And I did that because everyone was always asking me how I did my lashes. So I thought I'd make a video, and then that way I could be like, here you go, just watch the video. It'll show you exactly what to do. And then I left that, and it grew and grew. And then about like 2 years later, where I am now, 3 years later, I am now taking it a bit more seriously, and I find that it's just a great way to express myself and share information that I think that can help like everybody. So yes, that is why. Jay also asked, if I was on an uninhibited island, what are the 3 things I'd take with me? To answer your question, I would say if I could choose a human, then it would be my partner. I would also have an axe, because I feel like you can chop things down with an axe, you can kill things with an axe. It's not that big and hard to carry around. I wouldn't get a gun because you'd run out of ammo, and what would you do without some ammunition? And then also I would, last but not least, would be, I don't know. I think a comfortable bed, because fire, I can make that using like rocks and all that. And then, yeah, I think a comfortable bed. There's no way you can make a comfortable bed. A comfortable bed would be nice. Casey asks, do I live by myself? No, I don't, even though I record in my garage and everything, but I live with my partner and his mother and his grandmother. Sienna asked, how old are you? And she said, you're so pretty. Thanks, Sienna. But how old am I? I'm 25, turning 26 in November. Chelsea asked, do I have extensions in, and what is my hair color? So as I explained before, I answered that already. I'm sorry, Kelsey, but I do not wear extensions. I have had them in the past, but now it's like my hair's up to like there, so I'm over it. They're too heavy, and I already have thick hair, so it just doesn't work for me. Anya asked, how do I edit my videos? So I edit my videos using Final Cut Pro, and because I'm a photographer and I studied photography in Photoshop, it made it a lot easier for me to like kind of understand how the whole Final Cut Pro works, but I also YouTubed a lot of tutorials too. Kayla asks, where did I learn to do my makeup? So I learned to do my makeup not through a course or anything, but I spent a lot of time just practicing. I, up until about maybe 4 months ago, never touched eyeliner because I was too afraid of like how I would ever get it right. But I practiced and practiced, tried really hard, and I can finally say I'm comfortable with like doing a winged eyeliner. Also, I have watched a lot of YouTube videos and learned in the process. And my last question comes from Christy. Christy, thank you for asking this. I've got 2 pets. I've got 2 boy bunnies who are crazy, and I can't believe this whole time I've been recording and they've been quiet, which is incredible, but you could probably hear the wind. Anyway, I've got Kobe and Curious with a Q, because it looks like a magnifying glass, and the letter Q looks like a magnifying glass. Anyway, that makes sense, right? I think, yes. But that is to answer your question, and if you have any more questions, I'm sure I'll do a Q&A soon again, because it was just fun answering your questions, and it was cool to know what you guys were interested in finding out about me. So thank you so much for everyone who sent in their questions. This was mainly on my live video that I did on Melbourne Gal Pals. So if you do want to see my lives, by all means, go to that page. If you are a girl, you should be able to get in there, no problem. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any comments or feedback, please leave it in the comment section below. Love you all so much. Hit that subscribe button. now. Anyway, love you. Bye.